we're looking at SURDS. Now, there are what we call types, or let me call it forms of SURDS. There's what we call the single SURD. There's what we also call the basic. So if you look at exercise 1.2, question 1, it says simplify the following. What they want you to do is to convert them from single SURD to basic SURD form. Now, you're given like this, the square root of 54. So you have to write it in what is called the basic SURD form. Now, how do you do that? You will pick the number. If you look at 54, we can write 54 as a square root. We think of a square root here that can multiply another number. Now, we will have 9 times 6. So you always think in terms of two numbers. One is square root, or one a perfect square rather, and the other another number. We can easily find the square root of 9, and that will be what? 3. I will be left with what? Root 6. So let's try another question. Question B. Let's try another question. Let's say we're given the square root of 40. How do we break that? We think in terms of a square, in terms of a perfect square. I think of a perfect square. 4 times 10 will give me what? 40. I can find easily the square root of 4. That will be what? 2 root what? 10. Let's try yet another C. I think in terms of a perfect square, I have the square root of what? 150. Now, I know that any number that ends with 0 is what? Is divisible by 5 and 10. Now, any number that ends with 0 and it's followed by 5, that number is divisible by 25. So I know, so you see that now I'm applying previous knowledge. Now this will be 25 times what will give me 150. That will be 6. What is the square root of 25? It's 5. So that will be 5 root 6. So that will be the task I will expect you to try your hands on.